About 5 years ago, I signed up to audition for something that I thought would be a fun, silly little production that I knew I would enjoy regardless of what the outcome was.
The last show of the last season of the last series ever of Summer Star Trek.
The production was doing Star Trek, a performance of the original episode, live, just in a park. Bunch of geeks trying to be their heroes. Just the typical sort of Star Trek fan service scenario that you would expect to see. When I was about 7 years old, the local museum had a special Star Trek exhibit. You'd go in and you'd be able to see all these facts and photos and costumes and props from the original series. They even had the chair. I knew nothing about Star Trek at the time. This was literally just a young boy with a fascination for space, exploring a production with its sole center about the exploration of space. As part of the exhibit, they had a make-your-own Star Trek insignia station. I colored mine in with a yellow star, and underneath I wrote Captain James, because that was my name. My name was James, for no other reason than that. I took it up to the counter to be pressed, and the person sitting there goes, "Oh, Captain James, is your name James?" I was like, "Yes." And they were like, "Did you know that there is a captain on Star Trek whose name actually is James?" From there, I always knew who Captain James Tiberius Kirk was. The original series, to this day, still remains my favorite series. The plastic models, the overacting from William Shatner, the introduction of many new aliens, including the one, the only, Mr. Spock, the Vulcan. And I still hold Captain James T. Kirk as my favorite captain. I came across a listing on Facebook. Auditions for what I thought would be, just a fun, silly little production of Star Trek in the park. I was lucky enough to be cast as my hero from the original series, Captain James T. Kirk. It was announced, I think at the end of the first season, that this would end up being a 5-year mission. Initially, supposedly, that was meant to be a joke. This is what I've heard. That was meant to be a joke. But everyone liked the idea. And so we dedicated ourselves to it, considering the first year was such a success. Every year after that, the production grew exponentially. Performance dates saw crowds grow to over 500 attendants. That was incredible. But what's more incredible than being able to perform as one of your heroes to some of the biggest audiences I've ever seen in my small amateur theatrical career is the friendships and the bonds that I've grown with people throughout the years. Whether some of these people have been there from day one, or people who have joined in just in the last year, these have been some of the most wonderful people that I have ever gotten to know. And there are some people who I can see going very far in life and sincerely hope they make the most of the opportunities that are given to them because they sincerely deserve it. I'm not super great at keeping up with friendships. but I sincerely do hope that I don't lose contact with these folk, because they mean an incredible amount to me. Being able to play the part of Captain James Tiberius Kirk on a stage in front of a large audience for 5 years running has certainly boosted my ego. But through doing so, it has really given me the confidence to be the person I want to be and chase the dreams that I want to achieve. I really don't think I would be the person that I am today without having this experience in my life. And I'm so incredibly grateful for that. I have dreaded saying goodbye to this character, to this production, to this team, and I know it's not really goodbye, but it's goodbye in the context of, summer Star Trek. But all I can really do from here is look forward and keep going, take the lessons that I've learned throughout this production and apply them to anything that life throws my way, to hold on to those friendships that I have developed, and to just keep being, keep exploring, keep wondering what's out there and what new things I can discover. To those of you who not only were involved in the production, but to those of you who supported the production over the many years, a lot of you right from day one, a lot of you right from year one, I need to say thank you, not just from me, but from the entire Summer Star Trek crew. I don't know how many of you will be watching it, but you're awesome. But I do suppose I have to end it somewhere, and what better where than here. So without further ado, my friends, live long.